ashamed to admit it. I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
To the hobgoblin!
Fire on the monsters here. Let's try a different tack.
Not bad.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
This is just what's needed. This spell will empower you with elemental magic. My magics are at your disposal.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use them.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
As wonder how best to proceed.
Strike with fire's
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
I understand you can camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all. I've got a good feeling about this one. Now, there's no debilitation a curative cannot mend. Leave it to me, Arisen. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Look, oxen! How tranquil.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
More of the same, it seems. You!
How do you like that? Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it when I was.
I near tire of our talks.
you alright?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Then I shall remain by your side. We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best travelled?
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say!
You're going to regret that. Ha! You've met your match. Go! Hold goblin!
Lightning has electrifying potential against this one.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
You'll not live to regret this! I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. Your Majesty, right, cast it anew! Let's see what the matter is.
sluggish.
They don't stand a chance against us now.
I shall lead the charge.
You have my gratitude. Pray, take this, with my gratitude.
A well-organized pack is my specialty.
I've just recalled.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Focus your strength, Arisen!
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponents take to an easy prey. Point of view, Smuggy. This is how high I can scale.
Not a bad idea.
Poison is a costume.
I don't know a thing about that quest, so I can't guide you. You could try to hire a pawn with the information we need.
Visibility is poor here. Be wary of enemies lying in ambush.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Most impressive.
Seems like some catching up to do.
Huzzah! You've done it!
done, Master. How are we? Get through this door. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. One of us has been poisoned!
The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
This is just what's needed.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
A friendly face at last. I cannot thank you enough for your aid, sir.
If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm? I fear there are none else to whom I can turn, and if this is not done, the road through these grounds shall fore'er remain impassable. Pray, will you lend me your aid?
Oh, thank you. I am in your care, sir.
We are to escort our charge to the cenotaph. Shall we be on our way? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes. This bow isn't troubled by lightning strikes.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Oh, 'twasn't an easy journey, but here we are at last. All that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works. That should do it, eh?
Aught seems to be well.
My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again.
I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But I fear times have been rather tough on me. Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make. I pray 'tis to your liking, sir.
That was certainly worthwhile.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
Naught more can be done.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
We've a key to hand, as I recall.
Put it in the lock. We'll soon know if it is the right one.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Ah, a material. Useful things, these. Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Twill take a better mind than...
The Tarl's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of...
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn here, lot. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
Always a pleasure. I'm sure I can handle this.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
So Gwynfencha is... the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to Batali blacksmith next. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Housework's the hardest work there is, you know.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a look. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it, but the fact of the matter is, The mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwefenture in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Derren of this, Master? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I trust you're bothering me for a... Work's work.
Someday, I'll forge a blade fit to slay a dragon. If you need something, just...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. Come again when you've more coin.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of... Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn. Ere long. Do come again.
A customer then. That changes things.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials, don't be stin...
These writings could be of import.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick 'em back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, my smithing days are done. I'll not be... Still, my smithing days are done.
You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel! Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
We can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins. Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sort. Very well. I'll guide you there. Directly.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Fancy a look at my wares? Given the state of things, I may... have to close the inn ere long. Do come again. Given the state of things, I may have... to close the inn ere long. Do come again.
This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
It is as you say.
Mayhap we'll have some fish for today's supper.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? If you can bring us some glimmer coal, we'll be able... As I've said, glimmer coal, you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to yon cavern. Digger's Ruins. That's the name of the place. I'd be most grateful if you could bring back as much as you can carry. You're back! Have you any glimmer coal for me? That's plenty. Many thanks. We've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be. My mattress beckons.
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you'd be agreeable. Way I see it, if old Brock is the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You have my word. Mark me. This blade will be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
Sir Sarah might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
All the others made it. Why's my luck so? Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment of bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the do come again.
Now here's a welcome sight. For aught in particular.
Whatever's to be done.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Have a look.
I've wares aplenty.
You're worried.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Isn't the colour I was hoping for.
I could spend all day here.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
"'Tis a hobgoblin!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
Feast your eyes on this! Strike with lightning's might!
Isilroth Fanon.
Mannerly, fair Linton. Cassian's Archer.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the... You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients. Rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples. Oh, my stomach lurches at the very thought. I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
I suppose 'tis so.
Vindamund. Vindamund. Jarmen Ransor?
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir arenka,